not like you. Say sorry, I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for handing you a heart worth breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down to the bottom of every bottle. These 5 words in my head scream, have you bought Luffy yet? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Trev. What's happening, Luffy fam? We had a day today, huh? Look at this chart. Look at BitKeep. This is a 15-minute candle chart, and we've been all over the place, okay? I mean, up to a high today of 90635. Let me tell you something. I got into Luffy token about 6 weeks ago. The 1st of July, right? I think it was the first time that I got into Luffy token. And 6 weeks later, 5 weeks, 6 weeks later, we've gone from 9 zeros to something to hitting 6s today. So the growth is exponential. It is unbelievable. To me, so we've jumped, 4 spots or so in a month and a month and a half, right? I mean, how soon is it going to be before we just shed a zero, right? It's not going to be that long at all. So we're settling in right now at 9 zeros and 5, 6, 7, okay? But I mean, it just keeps going up and down. Look where it went. It went way up and then zoom, came flying. I say it came flying down, but it only came down to 493. Okay, for the longest time, we've been in the low 4s, like the last week or two. Then we crept up into the 5s, and we're just staying there, okay? It fell down, but boom, came right back up to where it wants to be, in this 5 range. A couple shoot-ups back into that 6 range, right? Up and down, up and down. So we're gonna hang out in this 5 range for a little while, high 5 range. I wouldn't doubt if tonight, overnight, we get up into the 6 and make that the new floor. I really wouldn't. This thing is moving, and we've had news. We've had the $50 million VC deal. We had the 10,000. Excuse me, your boy is sick. Sorry about that. Anyway, we've had the 10,000 NFTs released. Okay, let me go to the NFTs. So I minted my NFT. I'm probably gonna pick up maybe maybe another one or two. I don't know. I'm not wealthy yet, waiting on Luffy. But anyway, so out of the 10,000, there are 292 of them that have been minted. But like owners wise, I think like only maybe like 90 something people have actually minted them. They've only been out but like a week or something like that. So it shouldn't be too long before we get up to 1,000. Once we reach 1,000 of them, then these silhouettes that we're seeing are going to light up. And we're going to find out exactly which NFTs we got, okay? What the artwork looks like, how rare they are, because the more rare the NFT, the more it's going to be worth within the ecosystem, okay? Now, we haven't found out exactly all the benefits of the NFTs, like how you're going to use them, because some of these utilities are in the development stages. They're not really out yet. But as everything comes out and everything gets launched, you're going to find that these NFTs are your keys to doing and obtaining a lot of things within the ecosystem. I believe they're even going to play a part in LandofKai, Kainet, okay? So grab yourself these NFTs. They're only, I think it was 0.04 ETH, right? 0.04 ETH. It's not a lot of money. So yeah, I mean, I'd grab them and mint them while you can. It reminds me of like Pokemon trading cards, right? You never know what you're going to get in the pack until you open it up. So I'm anxious to see what that's going to be. All right. So where are we? Yeah, Luffy is really just taking off now. We had an AMA today with Benji, who we all know. If you don't know him, it's because you're not subscribed to my channel. So take a minute, go subscribe to the channel. Like the video, all that stuff. And Benji basically just went over some things with us about what's going on, what's happening. Okay, and we talked about the NFTs. We talked about exactly what I just talked about the NFTs. We also talked a little bit about the venture capitalist and the $50 million that over 2 years, Luffy token development team has to work with in developing. Now, what we heard today is that 20% of that $50 million over the 2 years, 20% of that is going to buybacks. That's $10 million, okay? At today's price, right, 9 zeros and a 5, if my math is correct, $10 million would buy you about 20 quadrillion Luffy token. But this is going to be stretched out over 2 years. So buybacks, just like burns, you get more bang for the buck the lower the price is. So as the price goes up and we start doing these buybacks for, however much ETH that they're doing them for, you're going to actually be getting less Luffy token off of the market. So, I mean, I don't know what their plan is. I know, again, they're going to stretch this out over 2 years. But in 2 years, I hope, this is not financial advice, I have no crystal ball at all, but I hope that within 2 years, we've shed 3, maybe 4 zeros, definitely 2 or 3, I feel, right? In which case the price is going to have gone up exponentially. So to me, I feel like they should kind of front load these buybacks and bang out as much of them as you can now. Now, you don't want to spend all the money that you're getting on just buybacks all the time, because we still have developing to do. We still have exchanges to get. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can kind of use that money for and use the tokens that we have for, okay? But as many of them as they can get done now at some of these lower prices, the better that's going to be for us, all right? Now, there's been some question as to whether this $50 million, because we've been talking about it, and it feels like we've been talking about it for a long time. It hasn't really been that long. Like I said, I've only been in this for like 6 weeks, right? So there's been a lot of speculation and talk, FUD, whatever you want to call it. It's not real, this $50 million, there's no VC. They won't even announce the name, blah, 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 okay? So here we have the contract and the Luffy token that was sent to the wallet, excuse me, of the VC. All right. And here's, am I pulling this up right? Yeah. Okay. So here's the transfer. And you can see 11, 12 quadrillion, 12 and change quadrillion. And these 3 transactions right here, going into that wallet. Now, yeah, I know the wallet doesn't say the name. We still don't have the name of the VC. This wallet could belong to anybody, but we heard today in the AMA, we've been waiting and waiting. We heard today that next week we should be getting the name of the venture capitalist. And if I heard it right, this is the way I wanted to hear it. We're going to announce that right here on DJ Trev Market Talk next week. I'll have Benji on at some point during the week. He's on vacation in Barcelona. Lucky him. I'll be going to Barcelona as soon as we drop 3 zeros. Anyway, and I'm hoping that Peter might join us that day. Now, he hasn't said anything about it at all. This is just my hope. But yeah, I would love for that to happen. I would love him to be here with me and Benji for the reveal of the venture capitalist. Now, are you going to know who this company or person or whatever is, this VC? You might not have recognized the name, but that's not even the point. The point is to get rid of the fudders who are talking all, this crap about, they don't exist. Well, once a name is announced, you can go and check it out for yourself, right? You can research it, do your own research, do your due diligence, whatever you want to call it. If it's a company, I'm sure there's a website or something, and you can go and you can read all about this deal with Luffy token, all right? And I can't wait until that happens, because really I'm sick of hearing the stupidity. Anyway, so that was just a little brief update on what's going on with Luffy and what we heard today in the AMA. It was a rather short AMA. because our COO Benji was, had some family things going on or whatever. But like I said, he's going to be in Barcelona for the week, chilling. I'm hoping he's going to get bored, but I mean, I wouldn't get bored in Spain, right? But if he does, I'm hoping he comes and jumps on with us for a little while. Maybe we'll do that reveal. I will let you guys know ahead of time, hopefully, if that's going to happen. So monitor the Twitter. Stay tuned here. Stay subscribed and put your notifications on all, okay? So you'll hear what's going on. My link for Twitter is going to be in the description. And yeah. Anyway, I'll that'll be it, and I'll let you guys know what's going on. Last thing I want to say is Avril Lavigne, holler at your boy. Peace.